Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a video on the big bank glitch. Now I made one video on this about a year ago now, it's one of my oldest videos. And I haven't done a video on it since, so I've actually had a lot of comments, people saying if it still works or not. So today I'm going to be showing you that it does in fact still work. But before I show you it, you will need a skill, and it's on the technician skill tree, it's the top one here. You need to own the basic skill so you can carry one extra sentry gun. And also for all these glitches, you might want to get the skill that's the engineering one, where you can toggle AP rounds. You'll need to ace it though. I'll explain what it does later. But you need to own the basic skill of the tower defense one to do the glitch anyway. And then once you've done that, you can just start the contract. So this glitch works on any difficulty in any platform at the moment. And the chances are this is not going to work on your first try of doing this, so give it a few attempts and you'll get it eventually. So if it doesn't work the first time for you, it doesn't mean it's patched, it just means you got unlucky and have to try again. So again, you can choose any difficulty depending on how much money and XP you want to make from this. So once you're in, you can put your mask on straight away, and you want to make your way around this side door here. And just behind the door, you want to place the turrets in this little gap here, like that. And now you can switch it to AP rounds if you just press the prompt button that appears when you go near it if you got the skill. And what that will do is enable the turrets to fire in single shots. So if a police officer does somehow get behind the door, then it won't waste the ammo on that police officer. Because if the turret does run out of ammo, the glitch will fail. Because basically when the police spawn, they'll actually spawn and stay outside here, but they won't actually move into the building because they'll be aggroed onto the turrets. And then make your way around to the other door on the other side and do the same thing. And then once you've done that, you can just run inside. So the police officers will actually spawn on the map and they'll stay outside though, because they'll be aggroed onto the turrets and they won't move through the map. The only officers that actually spawn on the map are the ones on the roof, because they spawn up there and they aren't aggroed on the turrets, they're aggroed on you. So the maximum amount of officers that will come onto the map are the ones on the roof, so maybe 4, 5 or 6. And maybe a handful of officers will make their way into the map as well. But this is so much better compared to a full map of officers. And as I said, this works on all difficulties, so you can do it on the highest difficulty and there'll still be no police in the map basically. And now you are free to carry on with the heist as usual, with no interruption. You'll know you've done it right if no police on the map when the police assault is happening, because obviously they should be. So you can see now the police assault is in progress, but there aren't any officers on the map whatsoever. And now they are starting to spawn on the roof, but once you kill these, they won't spawn again for a while. So there's 4 officers that have spawned, which are dead now. So you can see there's literally just 2 officers down there at the moment, so they've made their way in. But apart from that, there's nothing. As long as you don't go out the front of the main entrance, then you'll be fine. Just stay inside the building and in the main area and the police will not spawn. So you can see one officer just actually left the building then. I didn't even do anything. So they will just stay where they are around that main entrance, they won't actually push through the map at all. The furthest they'll go is just around this area here, but they won't actually come up to the balcony or anywhere in the map. So if you stay around those areas, then you won't be shot. And as you see, the police assault has been called off despite no police actually coming into the map. And the cycle just repeats, they will spawn and they'll just stay outside and then they'll go. So you might find a few officers just in these lower bits here because they will have moved from the main entrance to these lower areas. The only problem with this glitch is that these people on the roof will obviously shoot you and you'll have to kill them. And by doing this, you reduce some ammo, so you will need to restock somehow. And obviously, if there's barely any police officers on the map anyway, you won't be able to get ammo from them. And one person has to bring the turret, so a teammate will be useful in this case. And some officers can spawn at the side of the building and come through these windows because they won't be aggroed on the turrets, they'll just come straight in. So these ones you've seen here come through those windows and there's no way of stopping those. Just like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The glitch works exactly the same as it did a year ago, nothing's changed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel if you want more glitches like this one, comment if it worked or if you need help with this, and yeah, peace.